Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Daily Vibe. And my vibe is feeling pretty good today. The weather's not too bad. It's actually not really super cold at all. Maybe I'm just getting used to it. I don't know. It seems like we complain about the cold all the time, but hey, we're originally from the desert. And I know we've been here about 3 years now, but trying to adjust to even remote ice or snow or anything is kind of hard to do since we lived in the desert for 20 years almost. Roxanne is at the store right now. She wanted to run into town. She had to get some stuff for dinner tonight. We actually went to the store a couple days ago, and if you guys know how it is, sometimes you go to the store and you don't write it down on the list and you forget what you're there for, or one little tiny thing, and you get all the way home, you're like, no, I forgot it. I forgot it. Hi guys. So I'm just doing the morning chores, waiting for her to get back. Normal stuff. Nothing too crazy around here. Right, Snowball? Nothing too crazy, huh? Nothing's too crazy today. You have such pretty ears, Snowball. You do. Very pretty. But you guys keep knocking over your bowls. What's up with that? What's up with that? I see a lot of goodies down here that needs to be raked up today, but look at also I see Mr. Roger. What's going on with this down here, dude? What's up with that big food pile down here? Huh? What's going on, dude? And your bowl's knocked over again. Are you guys revolting? That's what happened with Jessica when we first got her. I know we've mentioned it numerous times, but she would knock her food bowl over, and I wouldn't realize it, and the dogs would run over here and eat all the rabbit food, amongst other things. And I thought she would be eating all day, and she's not. And so she got like kind of skinny at first, but now she's doing way better. But I don't know why you're starting to knock your food bowl over, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand. Yeah, is that your woman right there? Yeah. You smelling my finger? I really enjoy having rabbits. I do pet them and take them out of the cage all the time, guys. I know it may seem like their whole life is this, but it's not. They do get held, but you know, rabbits are finicky. They like to claw at you, and you gotta cover their eyeballs all the time so they don't get all freaked out. And they got sharp claws meant for digging, you know. Let me see here. So I can't hold them all day, every day, but I do like making sure that they know that they're loved. Come on, guys. Mr. Roger. Yep. I'm gonna get you guys food in a minute. So today we're gonna be starting on a new project, guys. We do have a few projects lined out, like we mentioned yesterday, I believe. We do have some projects lined out. Roxanne and myself have been talking about a lot of things we want to get done, I guess, before summer this year. I'm trying to do one piece at a time. I know a lot of people set forth goals for like the whole year, and that's great. And if that works for you, then continue to do that. I work kind of better like setting small, tiny goals, bite-sized piece goals, if that makes sense. Because then you don't feel like you're so overwhelmed with all this stuff you want to get done. And you're like, man, I don't have that much time, or that's going to take forever, or this or that and this. And so I think what we've been talking about is we're going to do like weekly goals. We do have a, hey, this is the year goal. This would be nice if all of this was done, you know, by this time next year. But instead of, all right, let's plan this out, and the next month this is our plan, I think it works out better for Roxanne and myself when we do like the weekly goals, or even sometimes a 2-week goal is seems to be working out a little bit better for us, because then we don't get so overwhelmed with different things. But one of the projects we are going to get started on really, really soon, most likely today actually, is going to have to deal with back here. So this is the area that David, months and months and months and months and months ago, cleared. That's where we put our patio shed, which this thing's been doing really awesome, by the way, guys. This was a promo that we did from Patio Well, this thing. But in all reality, I'm not gonna lie, it's held up its end of the deal so far. We've had some nasty rainstorms come through here. There was, I am not gonna lie, there was a leak on the top of it, and some of our Christmas presents got wet. Nothing got ruined. There was a small drip leak, but I think that was my fault, because I think I tightened one of the screws down too hard. Like you guys see right here, it's got the little plastic washer. So they got those. I think I tightened it down too hard, and so it kind of broke it and caused a little leak, but only in one spot. And so I think the rest of it is doing very well. So these things are really awesome, by the way. So once again, I think the project, well, I know we're gonna be starting here. All these leaves everywhere, because we do want to have something right here in this cleared area, right here. And that's one of our weekly goals that we've set for ourselves. I love animals. I want to keep the animals all around this back area. And so this is going to be used for more animals eventually, I think. But we're going to have to see, because we're coming up with plans on how to do things. But if you guys have watched us for the past 2-3 years, you know our plans seem to change on a daily sometimes. Try not to be that way, but it does happen. We did go to town and get some materials to start off with some things. Got a bunch of concrete. I got some marking stakes and some marking string. And on top of that, I got a bunch of these right here inside the flatbed. So, I believe that we are going to be busy for a little tiny bit. One of the goals Roxanne and I set for ourselves too, we're gonna take our time a lot more when it comes to like building projects and stuff, because when we started this whole thing, 2.5 years ago, we were in, when I say this, it's not the right way to say it, but you'll understand. We were like such a rush to get out of that trailer and into something. We just rushed a lot of some of the stuff, And so from now on this year, when we're doing like a build project, hopefully it doesn't take us too long to do stuff. I think Roxanne and myself have learned quite a bit about building and how to do things, the right way and better than when we first started. Like we look at Thunderdome, which I love, don't get me wrong. But like if you look inside Thunderdome, in certain spots, you'll see like where the drywall, you can see where the tape's at. Or like one of the screw holes isn't filled in, or I forgot to nail one little tiny corner of like a trim piece on the floor down, like small tiny things like that, right? Because we were like, oh my god, we almost got a house or a place to be for the winter. And so we kind of rushed in Thunderdome without being very meticulous about certain things. With our house, it was completely different. Like we went and took our time on everything. But on the other projects too, we kind of like slap things together because we need it. We need things to be working. We did not do that with the rabbit hutches though. Those came out very, very nice. They're very, very sturdy. We got the grow out right here, which has nothing in it right now. The only thing about this, I think I'm going to be changing these, the hook and eyes. I don't really like these things. Like, they're not even attached right now, but there's nothing in there. I think I'm gonna put actual like latches, either something like this, you know, or like the latches where it like closes over like a whole latch and you can put like a lock on it or something. You guys understand what I'm saying? I think those might work out better. You guys are gonna get your breakfast soon. It's coming. I'm not late. Well, I'm right on time, guys. All of our animals, all of them, the cats, the dogs, the rabbits, the chickens, everybody, since we are a very scheduled or schedule orientated family, Roxanne, myself, and Wyatt, and it's my fault. It's because of the military. It is my fault. But everything is, hey, 8 o'clock's breakfast, 6 o'clock is dinner, you know, 7:30 is feeding the animal time, like that kind of thing. Every day, 7 days a week, we're like that. Except for when you have like the fluke stuff that happens, it's out of your control. But because we're that way, the animals get fed every day, pretty much at the exact same time. And if you deviate from that, and they're waiting 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they will definitely let you know. And they will be very upset about it. And they'll be like, wait a minute, you are running late. Where's my breakfast? Where's all that good stuff? What's up, bud?
Nothing.
Hey, you need to go get a sweater on.
I just came out here to feed the rabbits. Like,
You want to feed the rabbits for me? That is your chore.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And I was just telling him how you're a little bit late on it. That's where I was going to get at. Is that Wyatt, since he's been off, he's been doing really good, Wyatt, with his chores. We're slowly giving him more and more chores. But he's been doing really good. But hey, after that, I really do want you to get a sweater on, dude. Remember me and you talked about keeping a sweater on?
I just want to do this, and then I'll go jacket on.
I was going to, but, right? All right.
No.
So Wyatt comes out here every day, though. He knows how to feed the rabbits. Right? A little bit more than that.
I know.
Remember? Yep. About like that. Yep. Yep. It's all good.
The easier ones are the ones on the side.
Yeah, well, it's because that one, we have the plastic up for the wind, so we didn't want to poke a hole through the plastic on the side.
Yeah.
But once we don't need the plastic anymore, I'm going to move those things. What do you think? Do you think Jessica's going to be a mama?
Yeah.
Think so? So another thing too, guys, people were commenting, just out of curiosity, are you guys going to put a nesting box in there for them? We are. They don't need a nesting box yet, guys, the rabbits. They do need one when it's time, but they don't need them yet. So what we're going to be doing is right when we see, Roger needs more food than that though, bud.
I know.
Yeah. Right when we see if Jessica starts pulling out her hair, we see clumps or anything, and we have the date marked on when her and Roger were together. But anyway, right when she starts pulling her hair out and different things, we're gonna have a nesting box in there for her. I do have some hay or straw. I know a lot of you guys said you need to put straw in there, but look, I do have straw ready to go. That's gonna be for the rabbits and the chickens. And we're gonna try our best to make sure Jessica, if, like, I don't even know 100% if she's pregnant. That's one of those things you just gotta hope and pray, right? Like Roger did his deed a couple times, and we'll just see. So most likely she is, but who knows? But when the time comes, we'll build a nesting box. I might do the same as Melanie and Gary. They get a like a Tupperware tote with a lid, and you cut a hole out on the side or in the front so they can go in. And you have the lid on the bottom. You put hay in there, and that way she can go in there and hide. And it's got to be big enough so she can move around and cover up her babies. And it's not tiny. It's not like a, you know. Might do that because that's a fairly inexpensive, excuse me, nesting box. Or I might build one too. I thought about that. I have all this scrap wood, you know. I have so much scrap wood around here. I'm gonna put my coffee down. Like all this stuff, I mean, I got piles of it. So I might build one. I haven't decided yet. The nice thing about the Tupperware that like Melanie and Gary, they've been using, is you can pull the lid off, right? And then clean it up easily. And then just snap the top, you know, Tupperware back on the lid. It's upside down, right? And boom, easy peasy. The only problem with that, it's plastic, so they might chew on it. But they'll chew on wood. So I'd rather have them chew on wood as long as it's untreated than plastic. But it is what it is. Tim has a whole video he told me about how to make nesting boxes the correct way and stuff. I'm gonna go check that video out again. I have watched it already. And then go from there. So hopefully. So the date for Jessica, it should be January 17th is the day. So 31 days, so the 18th, right around that time. So right around my birthday. Maybe it'll be a birthday present for me.
Rabbits.
Baby rabbits. And then we'll go from there. We'll keep an eyeball out like 2 or 3 days before that date, up to like 2 or 3 days after, and just really try our hardest to make sure we can help her out if she needs it, because she's gonna be a new mama. And I don't want her to, like Melanie and Gary's rabbits, I don't know if they explained it. I'm not gonna get into it too much because I'm not sure. But the mom basically didn't cover the rabbits and they didn't make it. So make sure you shut that.
Oh.
Yeah, make sure you shut the shed, bud. And that's because, you know, after researching different things, like rabbits, you know, they don't know what to do, I guess. That's what people say, like, oh, their first litter or whatever, they're new at, they don't know what to do, the instincts hasn't really kicked in too much, but then by their second one, they're, oh, okay, and they know what to do, and it's like a way better survival rate of the babies. So we shall see. Hey, you got to feed the chickens too, dude. Oh, okay. But Wyatt's been a big help around here, guys.
We need to refill the chicken feed.
I got some more yesterday. Check it out. It's on there. We got a whole bunch more. And I did put a pallet in here. I put some metal down here so these things stay off the ground. Yeah, see? I filled it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were out. That's why one of the reasons why I went to the store yesterday, bud.
And I told you about it. I'm like, we're out.
Yep.
And I was going to feed the rabbits like yesterday.
Yep. So we're gonna be busy, guys. We got some things. Wyatt is gonna be helping us out today, so Roxanne should be home at anytime. So stay motivated, guys. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here, and we will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye. Bye, guys.